Namaste, folks, and welcome back to another epic adventure. This time, yes indeed, we are back in Nepal and back in the mighty, mighty Himalayas. If you watched the earlier adventure that I shot in Nepal in 2024, you would know that we started that adventure in Nepal's capital, Kathmandu. This time, however, I decided to start my new Himalayan adventure right here in Pokhara, amidst its mighty, mighty, impressive views of the Annapurna range. Prominently featuring right there that little pyramid triangle, Mount Machapuchare, which is the fishtail mountain and is, fun fact, also a mountain here in Nepal that you are prohibited to climb because it is so sacred to the locals. So join me as I get ready for this adventure, show you the beautiful lakeside of Pokhara, its mesmerizing views of the Annapurna range, and get ready because yes, I'm gonna have to find some serious winter gear because in this adventure here, since this of course is the middle of winter in Nepal, is going to be a rather frigid adventure. We're heading out to high altitudes around 4,500 meters above sea level, and we can expect temperatures to drop to minus 15, maybe even minus 20 centigrade. Right now I'm in Pokhara. Pokhara's climate is pretty mild. As you can see, I'm just wearing a casual sweater and a bit of a scarf. But I'm pretty sure you're not failed to notice that already my typical coarseness of my voice and the sniffles have already kicked in because yes, that is the price you pay out here in Nepal, and frankly, it's all good. I'm pretty used to it. So I hope you guys are ready for another absolutely breathtaking, visually stunning, and culturally intense journey through the magical fairy tale land of Nepal. Let me leave you with some breathtaking drone shots of the mighty Annapurna range and Mount Machapuchare.
I can smell her on your skin, the bitter taste of her perfume. If my heart was yours to win, you don't deserve it, boy, you lose. We're in the jungle, and while we're out here, you are playing by my rules.
Pokhara is one of these places here in Nepal that have seen massive development over the past decade. I mean, right now, at this point in time, Pokhara is Nepal's second largest city, believe it or not, after its capital, Kathmandu. And of course, with a scenery like this and a location like that, it is no surprise that this formerly small town has developed into Nepal's second largest city. Right now, I'm on the edge of Feva Lake, which is a very famous lake here in Pokhara, and it just adds to the scenery. So let's continue to roam around. I'm going to show you what Pokhara town looks like. It's got a lot of infrastructure that is related to trekking, and I'm very grateful for that because yes, I was able to pick up some serious sub-zero temperature sleeping bags out here, a good winter jacket, pants, and sub-zero winter socks to prepare myself for the absolutely crazy cold temperatures that we are gonna experience on some parts of this adventure. for now, let's continue to roam around Feva Lake and just continue to explore Pokhara as we get ready to begin our adventure high in the Himalayas. Stopping here by the roadside. Look at this beautiful little shop here. Look at this beautiful little lady. This is her shop.
Okay.
And then look at the view she's got. So yes guys, this right here is my last day in Pokhara before I embark on my epic Himalayan adventure. And of course, I had to come up here to the Mahadev temple in Pumdikot with its absolutely spiritual and breathtaking beauty. And oh man, I find it hard to talk, but it's just the energy, and all I can say is Har Har Mahadev, Om Namah Shiva.
Hare Hare Shambhu, Shambhu, Shambhu Mahadeva, Shambhu, Shambhu, Shambhu Mahadeva, Hare Shambhu, Shambhu, Shambhu Mahadeva, Shambhu, Shambhu, Shambhu Mahadeva, Hare Shambhu, Shambhu. Shambhu Mahadeva, Shambhu, Shambhu, Shambhu Mahadeva, Karpur Garam, Karunavataram, Sansar Saram, Bhujgendra Haram, Sada Basantam, Hridayar Vinde, Bhavam Bhavani, Sahitam Namami.
I am so absolutely ready for this adventure. I got my winter gear, I got my blessings, and all I need right now is a good night's sleep and then wake up early in the morning to head out high into the Himalayas. So stay tuned as we embark on this new adventure. All right, folks, the day is here. We are leaving Pokhara, and this time there is no Preville because Preville migrated to New Zealand, so I had to find a new guy. This right here is Vishnu.
Hello.
Vishnu is going to show us the beauty of the mighty Annapurna range, so let's go.
Let's go.
Stopping at the roadside here, picking up some provisions, and one thing out here, especially in this weather, you need some vitamin C, fresh oranges grown right here on the hillside. So.
यसो ल्याउनु त
नामले ल्याइदियो त चाहिँ एकछिन बोक्नुहुन्छ अरे
Thank you.
she like you
एकछिन त हो के छोटो गर्न पर्यो के नि हुन्न एकछिन बोक्दा ल
Hey! Vishnu was running away with the whole basket. We were just gonna buy a bag, but he decided to run away with the whole basket. But man, they're super organic. They're growing right here on the hillside, and they're gonna give us plenty of vitamin C and sustenance on our trek. Okay, so she said I need to check out her trees. So let's walk up to her house and check out her orange trees. This is getting closer to Manang, and yes, it is definitely getting colder, and we can start to see the icy peaks. Alright folks, so you have heard of the tale of two cities. This right here is the tale of two mountains, because this right here is the Annapurna range, and that right there is Manaslu. Let's hit back on the road, let's continue our journey until we reach Manang. So yeah, this is part of the nightmare, which is called the Nepalese roads. I mean, seriously, if you get scared on, let me call it, treacherous roads, this country is paradise for you. I mean, this road, check it out, has been chiseled straight out of the rock, and I mean, the Jeep can barely pass, and from here on down, it is just a sheer drop down into the riverbed. But check out the panorama. I mean, wow. Check this out, you can still see the dynamite holes here that they used to blast this out of the rock. The party massage down the treacherous mountain roads. Oh yeah. Manang. I mean, seriously, I was not expecting that. Because, I mean, I thought the roads to Mustang were bad. Last time I kind of, I was showing you guys the crazy roads. But this right here, Manang, man, it beats the odds of everything. I think there used to be a TV series called The Deadliest Roads. I am not kidding you if I say that the road to Manang is the scariest, freakiest road I have ever driven on in my entire life. And I'm glad I'm not driving. And Lakshman, my driver on this journey, is an absolute trooper. And right now I am once again on one of their hanging bridges. And guys, check out the view. Check out the water. and just the incredible beauty of the landscape. Here in Nepal, Manang area too is home to a whole lot of Tibetan culture and Tibetan monasteries. Because yes, as I said in the previous Nepal video, after China occupied Tibet, a lot of the Buddhists fled over the borders to India and Nepal to find refuge to be able to practice their religion in peace and freedom. So Manang is no exception to the rule, and the monasteries are beautiful, super tranquil. What I love most is the prayer flags swaying in the wind. With a spoon. Thank you. Fun fact, did you know that they grow kiwis in Nepal? I always thought kiwis are only grown in New Zealand. But we're just stopping here in warming up by the fireside. And the lady is offering us some fresh kiwi. So hang on, hold this camera for me for a second. Let me do the kiwi. Let me get my gloves off because I can't eat anything with my gloves on. So, my first Nepali kiwi. Let's see.
Organic.
Organic.
Yeah.
Okay. Get that out of here.
तपाईलाई कस्तो लागेको छ?
Good. Yeah, I like
Brother,
it.
तपाईलाई कस्तो लाग्दैछ यो ठाउँमा?
I what?
How was your place for this Mustang? And how you feel for here? Manang.
Manang is a lot colder than Mustang. A lot colder. But it's all good. I love it.
दिदी हजुरलाई कस्तो
It's
छ?
leaking.
मलाई त एकदम ठीक छ तपाईहरु ल्याएर खुवाउन पाएकोमा म एकदम खुसी छु
Thank you, gosh.
मेरो आफ्नै बारीको यो किवी हो मेरो मेहनतको फल
It's your farm.
Yeah.
From your kiwi farm.
Yeah.
Is this kiwi season? This is the season?
Season.
towards Manang. Man, check out this beautiful panorama and check out the majestic Manaslu formation behind me. It is one of the 8,000ers in the world. Right now, we are around 2,600, and since the sun is out, it is not as cold as it was this morning. But man, the grandeur, the openness, and the clarity. This is heaven on earth. Alright folks, pit stop for lunch, and yeah, I just tried to wash my hands and oops, it is frozen. Yeah, we have finally made it. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to Manang.
La 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 la.
So yes, this is the little village of Manang. Manang at this time of the year is very, very quiet, and a lot of the places are actually closed, and you will see plenty of people packing up. I mean, literally, the locals here are leaving. Not because of some epidemic or not because of some disease that is crawling in, but purely because it is getting way too cold for comfort. The owner of the lodge where we stayed in said that 2 days ago there was a massive storm and the entire piping, all the water systems, be it the flush of the toilet or the supplies to any of the water pipes, completely froze. So for them, that was the sign that it was time to pack up and head down to either Pokhara or maybe Kathmandu, where they will spend the frigid month, and then come back here in March when the trekking season starts. So right now, Manang, I'm not gonna say it's a ghost town, but it's very, very sleepy. Only very few trekkers here, and the majority of people that you see around are the people that are herding the yak, the sheep, and the livestock. So let's walk around this tranquil little morning here in Manang. Alright folks, I know there is many moments when you watch these videos and wish you were there with me in person. I am not sure if right now is one of these moments because though, yes indeed, we are on the rooftop of the world surrounded by these mighty, mighty glaciers here in Manang at 3,800 and something meters above sea level. But, and this is the big but in the equation, I am preparing myself both mentally and physically for most probably the coldest night of my life. We are expecting around -20 to -22 tonight. The hotel's water pipes are frozen solid since 2 days. The toilets do not flush anymore, so this really is a one-of-a-kind adventure. Thank God I have 2 sub-zero sleeping bags with me and a thermos of hot water. So I will see you in the morning unless my blood has frozen solid and my mouth has frozen shut. So until then, enjoy this amazing views of the mighty, mighty glaciers of the Himalayas. We made it through the frosty night, and yes, the sun is slowly rising behind the mountain, and hopefully the temperatures are going to become a little bit more pleasant. Anyway, I just woke up, I came to the rooftop, and man, check out these pristine skies. Time for a coffee, time for a face wash with ice cold water, and then let's head out and explore more of beautiful Manang.
Nothing like the mighty Himalayas.
If my heart was yours to win, you don't deserve it, boy, you lose. We're in the jungle, and while we're out here, you are playing by my rules. 'Cause everyone knows fighting me's a battle you don't wanna lose. Your skin, the bitter taste of her perfume. If my heart was yours to win, you don't deserve it, boy, you lose. We're in the jungle, and while we're out here, you are playing by my rules. 'Cause everyone knows fighting me's a battle you don't wanna lose.
You see that right there, guys, is what I was saying earlier when I said mountain life up here is not easy. I mean, you gotta carry your firewood. You gotta carry all your essentials because there is no convenience store. There is no supermarkets out here. So your drinking water, your firewood, and every necessity you want, you will have to bring it here. And since not everybody owns a motorbike, not everybody owns a Jeep, not everybody has these means of transport, you will see lots and lots and lots of people carrying their goods on their backs. And I tell you, that is some serious carrying. I mean, you and I carry a backpack on the, shoulder straps. These guys have their baskets or, loads strapped on their head, and it's literally carried by the muscles on their neck. So it's serious business. So when you see these mountain people, you really got to pay respect to them, because they are hardworking people. But one thing I can tell you, these people are a whole lot healthier than any of us. COVID had barely any fatalities out here because these people's health and strength and immune system is absolutely that of iron. So, Nepal people, mountain people, you have all my respect. So yes guys, this right here brings us to the end of the first part of this new Nepal adventure, as we bid farewell to Manang and head out back to the mighty Mustang. We are right now at about 3,400 meters above sea level. We're gonna wind ourselves down again through the treacherous roads of Manang that you've seen throughout this video, and then head back through the other route of the Annapurna circuit back into the mighty and dusty Mustang. Mustang left an incredible impression on me last time, and I'm absolutely stoked to go back. But Manang absolutely did not fail to impress. Manang has a lot of the pinus forest that you see right here, giving it that lush greenery, in contrast to also these incredible plain rock faces which radiate golden in the sun. So it's a beautiful contrast between the gold and the green. We are now going to head back onto the treacherous roads of Manang to hopefully a little bit less hostile temperatures. I'm not quite sure. This is winter, and I know it gets definitely below 10 in Mustang as well. But right here, man, Manang was frigid at some places. I think our coldest temperature was minus 22. And the wind, it adds to the wind chill, but it is not as dusty as Mustang, that's for sure, but it has definitely been absolutely eye-opening and epic. So thank you, Manang, and meet you again very soon as we head out to say hello once again to the mighty Mustang. Lunchtime. Can you guess what it's gonna be? We're in the Himalayas, so Dhalbhat power, 24 hours. Amazing! Thank you. Oh yeah, that was some good Dhalbhat, and like everywhere here in Nepal, no meal in the Himalayas is complete without the obligatory hot cup of masala chai. Let me finish my chai and enjoy it amidst this beautiful landscape. I mean, check out the skies again today. Absolutely pristine. And yes, we are on the way back to Mustang, so it is slowly getting windy again, and I am super, super excited to head back to one of my favorite landscapes here in Nepal. I have shown you Manang and the sub-zero temperatures of Manang. I'm not going to say that Mustang is going to be a whole lot warmer, but at least right now on these elevations here, I am still able to wear my t-shirt, but that is also in part thanks to this hot masala chai. Are you ready? Let's get back on the road, but let me finish my chai first. Yeah, we're just refilling the Jeep here with some diesel, and I also picked up a couple of 12 packs of water because we are now about to head up high into the Himalayas. And fun fact, everything up there is more expensive because obviously they have to bring it there. For example, a bottle of water down here is anywhere between 18, 20, maybe maximum 25 Nepali rupees. However, up on Everest Base Camp, 1 liter of water is gonna set you back as much as 300 to 400 Nepali rupees, because obviously the porters have to schlep all the water up there, making the price inflation massive. So, yours truly has been to Nepal quite a lot of times and knows the game by now. So yes, I filled up in my water right here because, you know, we have the Jeep, so we have plenty of flexibility. So, waiting for the tank to fill up and then begin our ascent high into the Himalayas. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to beautiful Mustang. I mean, hey, I loved Manang. I mean, look, it's the Himalayas. I'm a mountain guy. I love the Himalayas. But there is something about the landscape of Mustang that just keeps me coming back for more. We just arrived here in the highlands of Mustang, even though this is still lower Mustang. But yes, if you watched my earlier video, you will know that Mustang gets super, super windy in the afternoon. And right now, it is already 2 o'clock. And as you can see from the flags here on the bridge, it is not only windy, but as you may see from my body language, it is freezing cold yet again. Not as cold as it was in Manang, but here you have the wind chill, which sort of equals it out. And right now, I wish I took my gloves out of the bag because it is freezing. And once again, yes, I am crossing one of Nepal's treacherous hanging bridges, shaking and swaying in the wind with the beautiful glaciers in the background. Let's continue to cross this bridge and let's head back to Marpha, where we're gonna spend the night before we continue this adventure. But for now, let's cross this swaying and shaking bridge. when you see these kind of rock formations, you know for sure that you are in Mustang. And as you can hear from my huffing and puffing, this is the beginning of the high Himalayan altitudes and the very thin air. But no matter how thin it is pure, it is clean, it is fresh, and it is beautiful. Welcome back to Marpha. Hi, how are you? Say hi to YouTube!
Hey, subscribe.
Oh man, it feels so good to be back in Marpha. As you can see, I've seriously stepped up my winter gear again because, yes, look, as I said earlier, here in Mustang right now, the temperatures are not that bad. It's sort of, around 2 right now, maybe 2 centigrade. It drops to maybe below -6, -7 in the night. But because this is Mustang, you have that incredible wind chill that makes this 2 degrees right now feel pretty much like -5, and that makes the -7 in the night pretty much feel like the -17 which we had up in Manang. Anyway, look, Marpha is super famous for its apples, so I'm gonna grab myself a nice tea and some apple crumble. One thing though, this right here is the off season. This is winter in Mustang. So a lot of the places that usually cater to tourists or trekkers are closed at the moment. And on the way in, I actually saw that my favorite apple crumble locale is closed. But since this is the Apple Kingdom and the apple capital of Nepal, I am pretty sure I will still get my treat. So let's find some tea and some apple crumble. The order has arrived. Before I indulge in the beautiful apple pie, unfortunately she said she doesn't have any crumble today, and it's actually one of the only places that are open here in Marpha that actually cater to my little sweet tooth craving. So this right here is some fresh lemon, ginger, and honey tea, which is something that you absolutely need out here in the Himalayas because, as I said in the very intro up in Pokhara already, Nepal is cold and it always affects not just your throat and lungs, but also gives you the sniffles. So ginger, honey, lime, lemon, and all of that are amazing remedies. Cheers to you, wherever you are, be it in the tropics or in a freezing cold country. Come and enjoy this beautiful tea with me. Oh yeah, it is so soothing, not just for my throat, but also for my soul. And now to the pièce de résistance. These apples right here are grown all the way out there, and these are as local and as fresh as it gets. Marpha apple pie. Let's sample this. Oh. Oh my god. If heaven was a slice of apple pie, this right here surely is just that. It is hot. It is juicy. It is not too sweet. It is super succulent. And oh man, it melts in your mouth. Let me do another reload here. Sorry, I don't really like to eat on camera because I think it's ugly and it's not nice for those who watch. But this is an exception. Nom nom nom. Thank you, Nepal. I know why I keep coming back here. Now that I've heated up and savored my lovely apple pie, there is one more thing on my to-do list here, which I want to do right now before the sun goes down. This is sort of the last hour of sunlight, so I just came to my room to grab something, which is, yes, my beanie that you see me wearing, because this beanie was purchased right here from a really, really lovely lady. And I just want to say hi to her and see how I can support her, because she's an absolutely lovely Tibetan lady. So on the way out, let me show you the view from my hotel room here in Marpha, which is absolutely beautiful. And this sort of goes straight to the main street. Let me open this up. And right down there is her shop. So let's go and say hello. Hello.
Namaste.
It's me again. You remember me?
Yeah, I remember.
So nice to see you. Look, last time I bought this from you. This lady here is awesome. So when you come to Marpha, make sure to check out her shop. She's got amazing Tibetan stuff, beautiful pashminas and beautiful works of art. So please come here to Marpha and support this lovely lady in our shop. And if you're looking for some of the beanies that I had, well, this is where you find them. So please, please, please support this lovely lady right here when you come to Marpha. Beautiful.
Yeah. And 8 lucky symbols, like one meaning for Tibetan. Yeah? And the Buddha meditation.
And the Buddha inside.
Yeah? And they all have its meaning, but I'm speaking no good English.
Your English is amazing. You every time you tell me your English is no good, but your English is amazing. Even you told to Harold, "Oh, my English no good."
Not good.
Your
Yeah.
English
Because
is
I learned
amazing.
in school, yeah, that's why.
I know you said you've never been to school. Yeah,
But, like I talk like each other.
yeah, but that's life. You learn from life. School doesn't really teach you all the things in life. You need to live to learn. I love that sign. The view from the top is beautiful. I mean, which view here in Nepal is not beautiful? Yes, we're climbing again, but this is the beautiful golden hour. I'm not sure if the snowy peaks are open. Usually at this time of the day, the clouds sort of pull up. But if they are, you will see that they turn golden. Let's spin the Barney. And remember, Namaste, my brother. Namaste.
Hello.
Hello. And remember, always spin the money clockwise for good luck. So yeah, it is a bit cloudy. It always happens at this time of the year. The nights, the kind of clouds move in and it gets super foggy in the mornings, and then once the sun cuts out, it sort of all melts away. But man, the speed of the moving clouds and just the beautiful panorama up here in the Buddhist Tibetan monastery. What an ending to the day. And yes, Marpha, I am so happy to be back. As I said earlier, I'm gonna go to bed early. I mean, it is a strengthful trip. I mean, you know, Nepal, you need a lot of physical workout. There's a lot of hiking, a lot of traveling involved. And I mean, Manang was freezing cold temperatures. And I'm grateful for, you know, Mustang to be a little bit milder, even despite its heavy wind. But yeah, there is still a whole lot more exploring to do, so I'm gonna get an early night's rest and get some few extra hours to recuperate, and then we'll hit back on the road tomorrow for more adventures here in Nepal and see more of beautiful Mustang. World, good morning and welcome back to another beautiful, pristine day right here in the highlands of Mustang. Adventure continues. Right now I even have an escort by the Nepali police force here. How cool is that? I have my own bodyguards on my way to jump some. Oh man, it's another beautiful morning, guys. It is super cold, it is super bumpy as usual. But man, check out the view. Check out this beautiful blue sky in front of me. Oh yeah. Oh man, guys, I don't know how often I have said this in this video already, and I surely have said it more than once in the previous video that I shot here in Nepal. But man, Nepal gives me goosebumps on every twist and turn, because there really is no place like the Himalayas. I mean, the blues out here are the bluest blues you're gonna see on the planet. And the whites of the towering Himalayas in the contrast of the blues are just absolutely breathtaking. I mean, wherever you look, whether it is up there on the top or whether it is out there or there, all over you see these beautiful snow-capped peaks. But here in Mustang, these peaks are in stark contrast to the sandstone aridness, the sandstone desert of the mighty Mustang. If you would have seen my earlier video, I explained that Mustang is Nepal's most arid region, and that is because it lies in the rain shadow of the Himalayas. This place doesn't even get much snow, absolutely no rains, and it is because the Himalayas sort of lock this off. And not only have the Himalayas knocked this off for a long time, but it was also locked off from the world, because this right here, Mustang, was formerly known as the Forbidden Kingdom of Lo. And it is not so long ago that it opens its doors and made it possible for travelers and visitors to come here and explore these amazing landscapes. Let's walk around and soak up the incredible scenery and aridness of the mighty Mustang. Here, trekking amidst this kind of wilderness, it is so incredibly humbling, because it makes you feel alive. It makes you feel like a tiny little ant, a speck of nothing in the context of the grandeur of this landscape. And to me, that is incredibly inspiring, incredibly humbling, and so incredibly spiritual. I've said this in this video a lot, but it's just some kind of feeling that I cannot explain in words. And truly, Nepal, as I said before as well, is one of those destinations that cannot just be seen, but truly must be experienced. Join me as I continue to trek the incredible vastness, the desert landscapes, the loneliness, but the incredible openness and purity of the highlands of the mighty Mustang. This right here, folks, is the Gangadi River. This is the river that you will see sprawling all through Mustang. And by the way, the Gangadi Gorge is actually the deepest mountain gorge in the world at certain places. Not at this place right here, but further down. This place right here is in a small town called Kakbeni, which is the border town between Lower and Upper Mustang. This place right here is super significant for Buddhists and Hindus alike here in Nepal, because this river is somewhat equivalent to the Ganges River in India. I mean, of course, the Ganges has a whole lot of different history and myth to it, but what makes it similar is that here in Nepal, people come with the ashes of their loved ones, the cremated remains, and disperse them down the Kali Gangadi River at this very spot right here. So this is a very sacred spot, and it doesn't happen all the time. It is not like Varanasi. It is not that there will be funeral pyres here and you will see dead bodies being cremated, but people bring the ashes from the cremation and disperse it down the river. If you haven't checked out my Varanasi video, do it. I mean, it's culturally very, very, very strong and shows you that, you know, life and death are so close to one another. And actually, I do see a pilgrim right now going close to the water who may be dispersing some ashes. I'm sort of far away. This lens is not the greatest, but let me turn the camera. Yes, you can see he's put in the package and letting it go. Right now, the remains of his beloved are going down the river. Har Har Mahadev. I will try to find more pujas, more activity here over the next day. I'm not staying here very long, I'm just stopping over. But it depends, it's not a daily thing, and it depends on the size of the groups that congregate here. But this is a very, very spiritual place. And of course, it is amazingly beautiful. And of course, as you can hear from my voice, I'm screaming and shouting at the camera again, because I am battling the mighty, mighty Mustang winds that are whirling up all kind of dust behind me. Anyway, let's try to come back later. Let me show you some activity. And for the rest, yes, this right here is the mighty, mighty holy spot of the Kali Gangadi River right here in Kakbeni, Lower Mustang. Physical activity at this kind of altitude makes every step so much harder. The oxygen levels out here are minimal, so you need to breathe a whole lot harder for your heart and your body to get that energy. And that's why you see me huffing and puffing. And not only is it a physical challenge out here in the Himalayas, but it is also a mental challenge. You need to give up all your fears. You need to give up all your doubts. You just need to really surrender yourself into the hands of the powers you believe in and just focus on your destination. I personally am a guy who is not too good with heights, so these things right here, The hanging bridges of Nepal are always a challenge. But you know what? It's all good. I have faith. I have trust. And I am in the midst of this incredible nature. Oh man. Life is good, guys. Not only is the hike intense, but I'm sure you can hear it on the audio. The mighty, mighty Mustang winds are in full effect. And I'm happy that I'm going downhill, because if I was going uphill, the wind would make the uphill climb even harder. But yeah, it is what it is, and it is all good. Har har! Mahadev! Life is good. Health is wealth. If you're smoking, stop smoking. Save up your money, save up your lungs, and come to the mighty, mighty Himalayas. And this is not your Surgeon General warning you. This is just me telling you that life is so much more than what society portrays it to be. All the luxuries, all the comforts of the West, all the consumption, and yes, all the bad health habits. Once you're out here, you realize the simplicity, yet the beauty in the essence of life. Look, I don't want to be a preacher. I'm not here to convert you. I'm not here to criticize you. Everybody has the freedom to live the life they want to live. And yes, of course, I too used to smoke. I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke weed. I tried all kind of things when I was younger. But yeah, the older I get, the more I realize how little it takes to be happy, and how important it is to be healthy. Because yes, I surely want to live more, to experience adventures like this, and just dwell in nature, because it is so, so humbling. Into the Jeep that is already waiting for me here, and head to our next destination. So yes, we're back in the Jeep, back on the road again, and man, this morning the winds here in Mustang are super strong, which is quite unusual, as they usually only pick up in the afternoons. But with that wind chill, I tell you, it is Arctic out there. I mean, literally you feel like your eyeballs are freezing. But it's such a contrast, because it's a pristine bright blue sky, and then you have the absolutely pristine white peaks of the Himalayas, and on the other hand you have the incredible desert dust that is being picked up by the wind and hurled in your face. And right now I can feel the crunch between my teeth of all the Mustang sand. But guys, check this view out, check this beautiful glacier. And because it is morning and the sun just came out, you can see it's steaming and it looks like a volcano smoking. Mahadev. Thank you. Om Namah Shivaya. This right here is that time of the video where we need to bring this epic Nepal adventure to an end. Man, what an incredible month it has been out here yet again. And I surely hope that these visuals and the content I was able to produce here sort of transmitted the incredible beauty, the culture, the spirituality, and the absolute magic of Nepal. I'm not gonna lie, Nepal is maybe one of the dearest places in my heart. It's one of those destinations that keeps me coming back for more. And frankly, it's a destination I can never get enough of. It's a bit like Indonesia. I mean, there is so much culture, there is so much similarity, even in the features of the people here. And yeah, I find these things very hard to put in words, but I hope this video sort of communicated the absolute magic, I mean, incomparable magic of these Himalayan landscapes in Nepal. It is a place I never get tired of. It is a place that has an incredible allure. I mean, it is a place that's hard. It is cold. It is harsh. The transportation in this place are a nightmare. I mean, you've seen the roads, but it is the price you pay, and it is sort of, it is necessary. It is all part of Nepal, and you know, it is part and parcel of the whole thing. And man, what I can tell you is don't let these things turn you off. If you're afraid of the cold, buy yourself a good jacket. And you know, it is an amazing place. The people, the culture, and it is a place where it is one of the safest places on the planet. I mean, maybe not in terms of earthquakes and natural disasters, but definitely in terms of crime rates and people. I mean, people here are super genuine. There are very little scams, and it is not a cheap place. I mean, don't mistake Nepal with India. It is about 3, maybe 4 times as expensive as India, but it is a must-see destination. So if you can, do yourself a favor, come and experience and witness the absolute sheer, incredible, uncomparable might of the Himalayas, as well as the diverse cultures and the incredible hospitality of the people here. And the spirituality, man, you're gonna feel it no matter what. So, as I said, this is my last day here in Nepal. Right now I came to Dhalbhat Square, and as you can see, the golden rays of the sun are bathing this ancient Shiva temple in its golden, blessed rays. What an incredible end to an incredible adventure. I will see you right here on this channel very soon again for more adventures somewhere, somehow on this beautiful planet of ours. Until then, first of all, let me not forget that. Let me wish you an incredible new year. I wish you a super prosperous and successful 2025. And I surely hope that you will join me on more adventures in this new year as well. Until we meet again, take good care of yourselves, be happy, be healthy, and most importantly, be blessed.